Welcome to more trades. This is going to be an update on Bitcoin. I'm going to try and keep it fast and short. What we're looking at is Bitcoin on the 4-hourly. Bitcoin in the weekend hasn't done much. However, altcoins have done some nice moves. We had some pumps, some dumps. We could exploit them, and I did. Now, Bitcoin is in essentially a bear flag. We need to look at both sides. We are in a bear flag. That is down. The flagpole length is about that much. We take it to the breakout point. Possible potential breakout. If it did it today, we could go down as low as 20,858. Now that level of 20,000 could take us down to the 19,995, where we have a CME gap over here, as you can see on the Bitcoin CME chart, down to 20,000. However, what I see for Bitcoin is not really important. What I see, the markets, what they are showing now is that they may be a bit of strength in Bitcoin. Now, we are in a bearish flag on the 4-hourly. If you look at the daily to make it clear and get rid of this previous level and this price tag, and you look at that, we are essentially in a descending wedge, descending channel, you could call it. Let's look at it. Let's put this down here, which is very bullish. I mean, it is bullish and it has very high targets. So if you take it from here, it will be some sort of a channel. If you take it from here, it will be some sort of a wedge. The measured move of this could take us up to the 25,000. This is 25,000. So if we measure the widest part of the wedge to the bottom, the mouth of the wedge, and you take it to a possible breakout, say if we broke out today, we could go back up to 25,254. That is a very bullish target to look at for now. We might not get there, but what I'm looking at, for starters, the DXY. I always look at the DXY. The DXY has shown significant weakness on the daily time frame. You can see we had 1 red day, 2 red days, 3 red days, and looking at the MACD indicator, are we oversold with this drop or not yet? On the daily time frame, the MACD just crossed bearishly. We're not oversold. This tells me that the DXY might have more downside, possibly to this support zone or even lower. And if the DXY drops, then that's almost a given that Bitcoin will drop. On the other hand, the traditional markets, the Nasdaq, are green for the day, and we haven't yet crossed bullishly, so we may not, but it tells me there is some potential for more upside. However, the previous day we had a wick to the upside. It wasn't a strong close for the Nasdaq. The Dow Jones MACD just crossed bullishly today, and we may have some continuation. The S&P 500, the ES mini futures, the MACD could cross over today or tomorrow, and we might have continuation. Now the SPY, the S&P 500 E mini futures, or the SPY, could go up to the resistance level of previous resistance where we sold off from previously, possibly this zone over here, 414, or even down here at around the 409 zone. We need to be careful of that. We have a small gap over here we could fill and just tank, but the traditional markets are showing strength. The DXY is showing weakness. That could mean that we may have some upside. However, this is pre-market, so when the market open, the direction may change. We have these patterns. We have levels to watch for. We have the 22,800 to watch for starters, is the top of this bear flag. I'll get rid of this wedge for now. The top of the bear flag could take us to 22,800, 22,900, and we have the VWAP at 23,374. That would take us essentially to the bottom of our previous range when we had that green box over here. The 23,300 was our low. So it is possible we come up to test the 23,300. If we get to the 23,300, I expect a rejection, as it was It was some sort of a strong support turned into resistance. Yeah, that's my market outlook. Those are my levels to the upside: 22.8, 23.3, and see the reaction. If I haven't entered a trade, I could base it on that, on seeing reaction on smaller time frames. Do I have anything else to share? I would like to share everything I have. I have this horizontal level 22.973. Obviously, when we broke through it with a big red candle. These are old levels that I have. And over here, fib channel could take me on the hourly up to 23.278. So it's in confluence with that other chart, 23.3. Over here, yeah, nothing much. But on this chart, specifically on this chart, I would watch a particular level if we're going up there. This zone, the 23.500, if we can even get there. Why? Because that's my value area high. If I get there, I would expect a rejection. Same as I come down here to the 20K zone, I would expect a bounce. If I come to this level, the 19.100 zone, 19.150, I would expect a bounce because it's the POC of the entire range. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the likes, and thank you for lasting this long in this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and join the free Discord. And if you'd really like to support the channel, link is in the channel description and the video description. More trades, I'm out.